You're listening to a newsletter by Victor Cheng, dated September 11th, 2023, titled Mental Energy Units. Hi there. When you're an individual contributor, you focus mainly on time management. There are 24 hours in a day. You allocate them according to what's most important to you. As you progress in your professional career, and as your personal life gets more complex, such as raising multiple children or caring for aging parents, it makes sense to optimize your life around a different kind of metric. Instead of managing time, like hours, I find it more helpful to manage mental energy. I've developed a phrase that I call mental energy units, or MEU for short. I first got introduced to the idea of managing energy rather than time from the book The Power of Full Engagement by Jim Loehr and Tony Schwartz. It's a great book. I highly recommend it. Here's the main idea. Time and energy are not the same things. Let's say you have 16 waking hours in a day. For the sake of simplicity, let's also say you have 16 mental energy units per day, roughly equivalent to 16 productive waking hours. Some activities consume far more MEUs than the hours it takes to perform the actual activity. For example, dealing with a rude and obnoxious prospective client might take up 1 hour of my day, but it might easily consume all 16 mental energy units. One bad conversation at 9 a.m. can ruin my whole day. If you calculate the value of dealing with that client from a return on time invested perspective, it might make sense to keep the high-paying client. However, if you instead optimize for MEUs, then that 1-hour client phone call is ruining your entire day at work and that evening at home. When I talk to a good friend for 1 hour, it not only doesn't use up any mental energy units, but it also actually creates energy for me. The same is true when I go dancing or spend time in nature. These activities produce MEUs. When I write, the first 1 or 2 hours of writing is 1 for 1. 1 hour of writing consumes 1 MEU. However, when I'm at my 3rd or 4th hour of writing for the day, the cost goes up. By the time I reach my 5th hour of writing for the day, each additional hour is costing me 3 to 4 MEUs. If I spend an entire week writing 5 hours a day, by Friday I am so mentally exhausted that I want to throw my computer out of the window. As you might imagine, I tend to stop writing before I get to that point. Most people have a very low awareness of their energy levels. Those that do have such awareness often don't manage and optimize their life around that unit of measure. Everyone's hour to MEU ratio varies by individual and across activities. When I think about doing personal and corporate taxes, the MEU load is 7 units per hour devoted to the topic of taxes. I dislike the complexity and detail of taxes. That's why I have a CPA, a certified public accountant, who deals with most of it for me. When I avoid 1 hour of dealing with taxes, I free up 7 MEUs. When I write articles like this one, it typically uses up 1 MEU per article when I'm writing at a modest pace. When you think about your energy in this way as an investable and consumable resource, it prompts you to make different decisions. When that telemarketer calls you on the phone, they are using up your MEUs. How long are you going to stay on the phone before hanging up? When you have a toxic person in your life, they are consuming dozens of MEUs with every interaction. How long are you going to allow this to continue? When you work in a job, profession, or industry you despise, an 8-hour workday might be consuming more than 20 mental energy units each day. This is known as burnout. Don't just pay attention to and manage your time. Instead, pay attention to, manage, and optimize your life around your mental energy. Thanks, Victor Cheng. Thank you for listening. Follow us for more insightful content from Victor Cheng and other experts via stayhungry.co.